Welcome dart players one and all. Today on Straight to the Point we're going to be checking out a new set of darts of Darren from the Darts Review channel. I think we can all agree that packaging is beautiful. I'm going to keep that. That's really nice. It's going on my shelf. It's so simple and elegant, but I like it. Yeah, I really like that. I'm going to try and get some of that from my own darts when I sell my next lot. And what a dart. That is striking. And I'm not one for fancy darts, as you know. Fancy darts don't do anything for me. This does. It looks beautiful, but it looks like something I could use, and it feels very, very grippy. In Darren's review, he gave him a 7.5. I think that's much lower than I would give it personally. I'd say it's more a 9 out of 10. I did just buy these to have something to stick in the collection, but I'm going to try these. These actually look like a nice dart, and they feel great in the hand, to be fair. Only 1 gram more than I'm used to. I won't go into all the measurements and stuff, because you can get that off Darren far better. I mean, that's what Darren does. Darts Review channel is the best in terms of reviewing darts at the minute. You know, there's no one bigger than him. And up and left, that is a shocked face for a first 3 darts. Yeah. I remember watching this back on the initial edit and thinking, oh, I've got to put a still on that face because it just looked ridiculous. But I was shocked. Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting on my first dart of the day. But, oh, nice recovery. Now, this is definitely a honeymoon period. You know, I picked them up and they just started going well. So, I do a couple of darts and then I thought, look, I'll put them down. I was only just going to throw 9 darts. But I actually really liked them. I wanted to throw later. So I just ended up throwing them for ages. So I stopped by here after another few. And I came back to it later because they just kept going wrong. But yeah, I mean, this is definitely a honeymoon period. I don't pick a set of darts up and just throw them like that. So I put them down and then I came back. This is a couple of hours later. Hence I put the black edit in to make it clear. And they're still going pretty well, to be fair. You know, I really enjoyed these darts. They feel very edgy. They're very wide. They're very, very wide. There's plenty to grip to, and I hold the shaft and just on the back of the dart, so it's nice to have a dart with lots of grip on the back. If you hold slightly on the shaft and you want a lot of edginess to the end of the barrel, this is a perfect dart, and this is great. Because even though it looks really fancy and pretty, the grip is quite consistent. Now, what I don't like about fancy darts is the lack of consistency in the grip. When you start putting lateral grooves in, I feel like if I pick the dart up slightly different, it feels like a different dart in my hand. This set doesn't. It always feels consistent. The balance is good. They're landing nice. I'm really happy with these darts. I'm shocked, to be honest with you. This was meant to be something just to stick on the shelf. Now, I'm not playing as well with these as I am with my normal darts. When I play really well with my normal darts, it's better than this. I mean, I'm still getting the odd errant player. But they felt heavy, and the dart felt a bit slower in the air, which makes sense because it's thicker. It's a thicker dart, and it's a heavier dart. So it should feel like that. But the 22 grams I'm throwing are actually quite thin at the moment, and they fly very, very quickly. I've always liked a very fast dart, but considering it's chunky, it's playing well. You know, it feels very different to what I was using, and I'm still able to throw them with some decent results. I do get the odd bad visit with them, but like I said, they are not my dart. And by here, I am fairly warmed up, so I should be throwing better than this, especially after having that honeymoon period when I picked them up initially. I remember having the honeymoon period. I did a few sessions and then picked them back up again. But I did have a little warm-up with them before shooting this bit. So I should be playing a little bit better than I am here. They're not going bad, though. Most of the darts are straight, you know, and I'm picking up trebles. So I can't complain. You know, I could use these darts in a game. And I really didn't think they were a usable dart, if I'm honest with you. I didn't think that at all. This went from being a review video to being, I actually really like playing with these darts. It's a nice change. You know, I feel like a kid again. I haven't been like that with a dart for a long time. I'm not going to use them as my match darts. I'm going to stick with what I got because I am slightly better with my normal set. And when I'm playing well with my normal set at the minute, I'm way better than this. But I'm still picking trebles. I mean, that's mental, that is. That's when you know you've got a good set of darts. You throw 2 loose ones and you still pick up a treble. I'm picking a treble at most visits. You know, and that's a good sign. You know, when I have been loose, I've still managed to find a treble. And even by year, they're loose, I'm back in the treble again. You can't argue with that. That's a sign of a good dart. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching Straight to the Point. Please remember to like and leave a comment. And as always, subscribe if you love the darts.